Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for another Scotch Whisky Advent Calendar tasting. Today being December 15th. Shall we see what's behind door number 15? Let's take a look. We have elements of Islay Peat blended malt Scotch whiskey at 59.3% ABV. So let's get some in the glass so I can breathe a little bit before we start. Maybe talk a little bit about it before we start. So, according to Master Malt, ongoing release from Specialty Drinks, Elements of Islay range, previously brought out in limited numbered batches. Peat also isn't a pseudo-elemental symbol. So, I had to look at their website. So what they actually do is they take from different distilleries around Islay, and they have their own bottling of these different distilleries, and then they label it. It almost looks like an elemental chart label, with the exception of the peat. And the peat is a blend of northern and southern Islay distilleries Scotch whiskies. So they just labeled it peat. So, and I don't think, nope, they didn't show a malt, Master Malt didn't show a flavor thing. Elements of Islay site, they say, smoky. On its own or in a cocktail, it is the go-to peaty whiskey for all. Well, isn't that just wonderful? I think we should give it a snort. Yep, definitely smoky, peaty, smoky peaty. So it does have that aroma. Again, you don't want to inhale it deeply because it is 59%. You're going to get that alcohol. If you do that, so you got to let the aroma come up to your nose. Let's see how she tastes. You definitely get the smokiness. The peat isn't as pronounced as I thought as it could be. But you are getting the smokiness and peatiness in there. Actually, I think it's a nice blend. It's fairly even. So from the start through the development through the finish, fairly constant flavor. Am I going to finish this tonight? I don't know. And based on last night's experience, I hesitate to add water to it because even at 59%, this one doesn't have the strong bite as some of the previous Scotch whiskies that I've had that have been at the cask strength like this. So it is a smoother cask strength whiskey, if you will. I am going to wait till it gets down a little bit more before I add water because I don't want to spoil it. I mean, if I spoil it with all that in there, then I'm not going to enjoy it as much. So I put about 5 drops of water in there. Let that kind of intermingle. So how are y'all doing on this fine, hell, today is Thursday, this fine Thursday night. So we're halfway through December. Another week, the days will start getting longer again. Yeah! I don't like winter. Go to work in the dark, come home in the dark. Don't like that. Not at all. There again, you know, I only added, like I say, 5 drops of water. But I've lost some of the smoky, peaty aroma. I still have the alcohol aroma. Seems like the alcohol comes out a little bit more with the addition of water. So I would say, as in last night, this would be better neat than with water, which is really interesting. Now, the other possibility would be to add ice stones to cool it and see how that would taste that way. I don't think I'm going to do that, but that's also another possibility. Now, they talked to here, they said, what the hell did they say? In a cocktail. I would have to see what the hell kind of a cocktail you would make using a smoky or peaty scotch. I'm clueless. Now, I have seen some tweets from Highland Park, their darkest, I believe, where they talk about adding it to some different drinks. So maybe I need to take a closer look at that. Maybe that's something we can experiment next year. since this year is pretty well going to be filled with this Scotch Whisky Advent calendar. All right. Oh, I'm running at 10 minutes, so I better wrap this up. Yeah, I would say go neat with the Elements of Islay Peat blended malt Scotch whiskey, and just kind of sip on it through the night, and should be good to go. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate you coming in and stopping by. Tomorrow, December 16th, we will open up another Scotch whiskey from the Advent calendar. Hope to see you then. Same bat time, same bat channel, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. Berlin time. Till then, have a great night. Be safe. And remember, you get more with less. Cheers.